Okay, so I just finished that last video, and I realized that I should. Well, no, it's okay. It's good that I did them both. So, anyways, here's your 910. Um, Same comments here. Oh, I'm not real sure what this is right here. This should be your works cited. I don't know how that fits into a cover letter. That's curious. Not sure about that. I don't think that should be there. Talked about that. Talked about this. Okay, the one thing I noticed that you added your text, and that's awesome. The one thing I recommend is this. Let's look at your page mechanics. I just want to bring one more thing to your attention, and then we can wrap up. Now, keep in mind, all those comments I mentioned in your 910 assignment 1 are definitely appropriate here. So the one thing I want to talk about is page mechanics. So let's take this page right here, and we'll use this as an example. So on your page, okay, remember the last video I said about the grid. Okay, so let's say it's a 3x3 grid. There would be your grid. Okay, so that would be your work area. That would be common on every single page. Okay, so what I recommend is this. Let me redraw that, because what I'm going to recommend is you take this magazine cover mini-zine and place it down here in closer proximity to the explanatory text. I also recommend removing the page numbers. You don't need those. The reason why I want to move the headline down by the text is because right now there's too many visual stops. What you're asking your viewer to do is this. Open the page, look at the title, look at the page number, look at the work, then go down and look at the explanation, as opposed to just saying, okay, let's open up this page. Okay, here's the work area. Something like that. Okay, there's your work area on each page. Okay, so we open the page, we look at the work and go, oh, cool. Then then the only other eye movement is this, from the work down to the headline and then the explanatory text. Okay. I also recommend using the color. Well, obviously the only color would be purple. Use that color for your headline and for your text. Okay. As far as your text go, you don't need a thorough description. All you need is the name of the piece, magazine cover, mini-zine. Okay. I typically recommend that you add the title of the piece. So this one would be called Good Design Encourages the Viewer to Write and Learn More. So this would be, okay, magazine cover, mini-zine, and then in parentheses or in italics, good design, the title, all right? Then start into, okay, don't describe it using, verbiage. Just, okay, all we need is the software you used, a little bit about the objective and the target audience, and that's really it. Okay, you don't really have to describe we are all connected through art and design. I use many types. You don't have to get into that. Quite honestly, no one's going to read it. A portfolio reviewer or a hiring professional is not going to read full paragraphs in a portfolio. I guarantee that. I mean, we're all crunched for time, and it's better to have a summary in a portfolio than working verbiage. Okay. Again, if you take a look through the course, I don't know exactly where it is, and I'm not going to look for it right now, but you can do so on your own time. Take a look at what to include in the written description of each page. Okay. Other than that, pretty much same comments as the last, definitely credit page, definitely. Same comments as the last video. Really, really concerned about your use of the grid. So I really want you to review that. And all right, that's what I got, Jennifer. Thank you so much. And we're coming down to it. So I think you have a few more hours to get your week 11 work in. So I'll be looking for that. Okay, thank you very much.